Hello, Meg Dimension here back for another Honkai Star video. Last time, well, we started the new Trailblaze quest. And then we talked to Adventurine a bit. And then, well, of course, after then we said we'll collaborate. And then we also, Acreon, met with Welt, and she knows about black holes. Probably she knows about.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Well, then now we're going through his perspective, where he's going to meet Mr. Sunday and going through this weird fucking trial thing. And okay, that's better. More space for my mouse. And this is so fucking funny. Look what the fuck is happening here. Hello, I am industrial scum. Oh, first I was like, is that one? Like, no, I'm just a fucking idiot. I can't believe I missed that quest. I thought I collected before I went to bed. Actually, I have some time. Let me go to this so fast. I don't even have Adventurine, you know? It's quite fun. He's such a good character. Do I want him or
Clemency?
do I want,
Never heard of it.
Like Jing, it's like one of those things,
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Okay, they're all industrials.
Alright, I'll call your bet.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Wow! This hand's... Oh! That's a set! Time for the payout! Do we have to fight?
Why, of course!
Somebody help me! Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please.
Yeah,
Looks like
I'll just do like the
victory!
fucking ultimate smoke like just yeah, just like that's like it's more easier to make it.
Careless.
No dirty tricks, alright? The dice have been cast. Bust. Or... maybe I'll take it all! Watch your head!
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them!
Yeah, I think I can just use actually
Don't ask, just spend.
Better late than never.
yeah, I think they're right.
Step aside.
Good thing
I
we're
have
right
no
back.
interest in stoking conflict.
I can just space bar.
Better hedge your bets. Can't lose this one.
That's a set.
All in!
Do we have to fight?
Why, of course!
Somebody help me!
The time is now.
Alright, I'll call your bet.
Yeah, I think I know why I was like struggling with Bruce, because I was
Welcome to the Golden Hour base model.
Oh, base model, huh?
I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the...
Tell me about your guide tour.
And tell me about the tour.
Hello! I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to...
Give it a kick.
Model. Happy to be of service. Gen... 8...
Again.
Found the nearest check, please. Look behind model.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness.
I saw nothing.
Oh yeah, he's like oh yeah, Dr. Richard's outside.
Oh, capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
Yeah, I don't think I can still see him. Nah, that's the thing we choose in that Oh, that was wrong.
Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Gotcha! Better late than never. Ha! I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them!
That's why.
All in. No dirty tricks, all right? Can't lose this one.
Yeah, I forgot things.
Oh! This hand's swell. Do we have to fight?
I, of course.
Somebody help me!
Careless. The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
All right, I'll call your bet. Don't ask, just spend.
That's a set.
Get them!
Yeah, it's almost done.
You dare attack me?
Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
I think it's too much. Oh,
Clemency? Never heard of it.
oh fuck. Yeah, let's try again.
Grasp of nature. Mastery of immortality.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Another one in the local for some fire.
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
Okay.
Going all in. Tabs on me.
Better late than never. Time for the payout. I'm gonna hold everyone back. Somebody help me!
All in.
To be reborn.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting.
Get them!
So we can get the puzzle pretty easily. Okay.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough.
There we go. Broken.
Oh, great. Doc!
There's no need to yell. I can hear you.
There he is.
The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere in the...
Oh, we're gonna change perspective. Yeah, I should have that dry show. I just don't know. I don't think I leveled up or anything. Actually, let's see. I've been trying to play that shit.
Finally, a moment of peace.
Yeah, wait, I wonder if I can see him. Like, yeah, hopefully if I can. I think so. Yeah, okay. So my mom's like, the hours yesterday. It's like, yeah, I thought like that was right around. By the looks of it. There we go. It's been a while since I used them. I was like, yeah, and then poke. And you again.
Never stop thinking.
Oh, yeah, also.
Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Gotcha! This hand sucks. Wow! Do we have to fight?
Why, of course.
Somebody help me!
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. Calm your body and mind. Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
Maybe I can do this.
Get them!
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Better late than never. Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike.
I'm fine.
Somebody help me! Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Never stop thinking.
That's a set. Wait for the time for the payout. I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them!
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge.
Fights are like gambling. You have to
SAS
choose when to strike.
Perkippy. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
And he is a douche. So makes sense.
Don't need this style. No. Demons depart!
Timely treatment. Stand down. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Never stop thinking.
Better late than never. Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Ha! Somebody help me!
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! Mediocre.
Come on. Do we have to fight?
Why, of course. Get them.
Calm your body and mind.
You fool! Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next. SAS Perkippy. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Don't need this style.
Fail. Get out.
I won't go easy on you.
0 points. Next.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. gambling. Time for the payout.
You dare attack me?
You can still walk away.
Call
Look at
that
the draw.
defense?
Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Never stop thinking.
Better late than never. Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Ha! Give me strength!
Timely treatment. Calm your body and mind.
Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! Do you have answers? Think! SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Good thing I'm fighting again, but so much.
I won't go easy on you.
Fail. Get out.
Finally.
That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
He's such a dick. He's not just an extrovert. He's a fucking douchey villain.
Oh, you're back. Just place it here.
I always play like do more animations here more than Genshin. No, I know why. It's official. Like, we should do that more.
Thanks, Doc.
Nadia, you're welcome.
Oh, Ratio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
If that is your wish, I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
As I say, he's such a dick, but it's such a lovable one that it's like.
All done. Piece of cake.
right over there. Is the funny thing.
And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
Oh wow, there's a return to the playground lobby.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door. From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled. Are you prepared?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Only I believe he's the one who should be prepared.
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by ear. There are only two kinds of bargaining.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good use of death. That man's sister is dead, and I'll help him find the murderer. He can't do it due to his status and position, but
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival faction?
simple. Because that murderer could very well be a... That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman. We need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could... But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death.
Okay. Let's see, gotta see. Friends. Interesting.
If the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that chance is close to zero, well...
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
Well, that's like amazing. So he doesn't even think that wait, no, not Adventurine. Akron is like a culprit. We're just unrelated, but just mysterious. No wonder. Well, let's not keep Mr. Sunday waiting. Hello, Mr. Sunday.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC ambassador.
And why you put the puzzle in the first place, you fucking dick?
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into...
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I need to test your character. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great...
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do.
Yes, the doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous... I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Adventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage.
Well, like, what did Dr. Ratio say? Because you say one thing, and then he acts a completely different way that makes me not even believe you.
But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be. Witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well. If not, then it means I'm on your...
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is... There's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling... But don't worry.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Adventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal items under the family's
The box in which the cornerstone is stored.
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator, granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one.
Yes. We're still reclaim this prison.
For an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to...
Mr. Adventurine, when you are out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trout...
Of course.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is presentable and in order before leaving the house. I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the cut.
No room for negotiation.
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money, but before that, I want you to tell me. The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron.
What have you done?
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain my trust.
Wow, the cards were flipped. I thought it was Adventurine's favor, and now... This is interesting.
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Wait. Let me see. Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion? But not... Okay, so it wasn't deleted, okay. Wait, that means they can do that? Oh my gosh.
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgens have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes.
All the Avgens were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Perhaps.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hand?
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Adventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Adventurine. It's...
So the tails be turned this way.
Please. Are these what you're looking for?
He's been bamboozled since hours ago with the wallet from the
Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Adventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron.
Oh.
You must be quite aware that, besides the family, no other faction is willing to share such information.
When did Trailblazers share that information too?
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Adventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Adventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink.
A shrink? What the fuck that even is?
Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate...
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance. And this golden statue is also known as Topaz, not Adventurine. And it belongs to Topaz.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hand.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Mr. Adventurine's style.
Gambler, like how he's contact.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your story.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time, and savor the delectable aftertaste of defeat.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely...
Is this what the Harmony represents? But is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Adventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of it. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape, or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Wow, he's more cunning than I realized. Far proficiency.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the when the time comes. Compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honor.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gambler... Off you go, Mr. Adventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
Wow. This is like, I just fucking hate him now. He's such a vicious person. There's no honesty in this trade.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Adventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? Oh, are you injured?
I got it back, sister.
You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. But I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and
One? What happened exactly? Tell me.
I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't.
Of course. Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be one. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten? Look, this is just a necklace. But Kakavasha, you are my only...
I'm sorry, sister.
It is important, but not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you, but you must. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. She has also granted us a chance, and that's your good luck, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we all have. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. All right? Listen to me.
Okay. I will swear to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth. But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to... And where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rainpour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness, then how bad were our sins? So much so that we were born...
Wow, that's how it fucking ends. I was like, damn, this is getting interesting. I quite like his character now. I thought he was a dick, and he just cunning, but he's like far more interesting than I realized. Oh golly, this world of mystery is so interesting.
Excuse me, I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided also...
Just as I thought.
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators, such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time. This data will be included in statistics.
Feels like I heard he was being watched.
Please rest assured, your vitals are monitored in case of emergencies, allowing us to wake you if...
Can I trouble you to act?
I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is managed by the Bloodhound family.
Looks like nothing can be...
At least we know who to look for next. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way, is Miss...
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin? The preparations for the Charmony Festival have...
I'm... Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity after entering. She's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the...
Is there any other way to enter?
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memory zone of Penacony, they thrive. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by her,
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible, but what about the IP?
Who are you guys?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position. Ready to...
Armed evacuation?
What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let...
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball!
Hey, check it out! That voice.
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations with...
I'll request a beating for you, Take him back to the hotel. I'll organize a meeting later to properly...
Miss Topaz?
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express crew. Adventurine has told me a lot about your happenings.
Oh, yeah,
Huh?
really. Oh, yeah, yeah, and also, he took your stone.
It's fine. Do as they ask, and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. Report to me. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC. Only Adventurine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet. An entourage like us, we can only sit around in the reality hotel, unauthorized to even enter dreams.
No wonder Adventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not? Let me know if you need anything outside.
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some...
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? It'll take the spotlight off me.
Oh, wow, 50.
How does it feel to be in business with Adventurine? I bet you're not. That's just his style. All or nothing is his mantra. He's always cozying up to his clients while egging them on to undertake some dangerous assignment with him. But everyone has their merits. But Adventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why, on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching. As for the two cases, apologies, but I don't have much info on them either. All I can do is ask you to...
We're carrying out our captain's orders.
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on—
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
It's you again.
Well, spit it out.
So you know each other. That's right. We're investigating a murder for the
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their traps. What murder? You'd bet.
Yeah, that's right.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that the captain is at Dream's Edge.
Why don't we just look for the security
Wow. They're fucking. Everyone knows that everyone dies. They didn't really shut up about it.
Well, face recognition failed.
Flammable goods are not permitted on the premises.
I could use some of your luck. Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well. Gallagher. Gallagher. Where could he be? Just as I thought, Miss Claudia's here. Just as I thought, Miss Claudia's here.
Apologies. The Bloodhound family. Hold on a minute.
How much trouble have you stirred up?
Listen, Chief, you got it wrong.
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl. I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave.
Huh? What kind?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation.
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking?
He didn't send you all?
It was the security officer who
He'll do.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family, everyone, please leave.
We're really sorry for troubling you.
Another way. Can you perform it again? Please?
Oh my gosh. He's going.
Sorry, no can. Everyone, please.
Oh, wow. Alright.
Sorry, no can. Everyone, please.
Activate clockwork. He's going. Okay, calm.
You.
Sorry, but human lives and the family's reputation are at.
No, do I really have to get?
If you don't mind.
I didn't think you. If that's the case.
No.
Looks like he still doesn't want to divorce.
Let me see. Whoa, time to clock out.
What?
Huh? At least he won't be getting in our way again.
I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher,
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express. I had an encounter with this lady in the golden hour. I remember that little... I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
this is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher.
The Nameless involved with the family.
Why?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest?
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
Oh, you got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go elsewhere.
Huh. He's far more reasonable than I thought. Actually, too reasonable. But this one on the other side. Adventurine. Loading. Okay, see, okay.
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such...
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
Does it now? At least your perspective.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst.
Oh, yeah, actually makes sense. Yeah, actually that does look like anime.
As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember.
She says that she can rest upon hilt on her sword. Let's go.
Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly
Recording the moment of daybreak.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processed...
Behind the dreamscape song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury.
Oh, is this the factory? Huh.
They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward. There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult.
Regarding the guided hour, the gilded hour.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city, the economic heart of the dreamscape. The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, sending blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour.
Wait, I don't think I want
I've never met anyone who was willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel, only to deposit. I don't know if they would open the vault door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on.
Well, the blue hour.
I hear the blue hour is very romantic. Do you?
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Eventide, anchored along the Sea of Dreams, where soft music and dancing persist endlessly every night.
I don't know how this has anything to do with the plot at the moment. Yeah, I think she's like rampant.
I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return, waiting for countless hours within time that stood still. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark. Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. But she never said anything. Her eyes absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon for what seemed like... Finally, we retreated to the beach.
About the moment of dusk.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk. My companions have been there too.
Huh. Well, that looks like for the 1920s. Yeah, this is like
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them. Scattering money as if it were dust and betting it on all or nothing. Everything has a price. And everything can be bought or sold. I saw an Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. When someone wins a bid, under stipulated periods and rules, he would do the buyer's every bidding, becoming that person's very possession. That Intellitron had been auctioned off 12 times, and I participated in his 13th. That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again did anyone cast another glance. This time around, there were no successful bids for him.
That's about everything.
This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber.
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future.
Okay.
They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself.
The fuck is that thing?
And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the nameless. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told. I ended that man's life. I am not who you think I am, nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary...
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the preview. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling. All because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly?
Yeah, I am fucking lost in that type of conversation. I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. Mr. Yang, I don't really know anything about you. They keep switching to each perspective.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance.
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony, and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake?
I'm the garden...
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that...
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know...
Are you...
Not quite. I only want to add... She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt.
Sure. Well... I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo Keeper. Go buy a bottle of Donna's White. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
Wow. Okay, we're going back to his perspective. Well, that is a fucking typewriter. That's like
You look pale. I thought this was exactly what you wanted. Just tell me if you can't hold up.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanite?
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that eventually...
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the
My conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory.
I forgot what that is.
Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that.
That's all I can say. Have you forgo? Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surround.
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash.
You are indeed a gambler. An insane one.
Well, maybe I am.
Fine. Here, take this.
What's this? Medical advice?
He just fucking left. Is he Batman?
You catch on. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, you wing-headed scoundrel. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the eyepiece.
Would you be willing to support my performance? Wow, how fabulous!
Well, you see...
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure thing.
Death? Is that...
Oh, you see, I'm...
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest that it was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness.
Thank you. The unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up and... I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Alright, let's talk to this movie crew. Hello. Collaborate.
The world.
Yeah, I got some history.
You. Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank. You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But...
Oh, a great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need...
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was the effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut, and then all you see are blurry glimpses of...
Is that...
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Pentecost.
What a joke. What, a monster covered in eyes? That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that... The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Okay. Hello, newcomer operator.
Sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown 1,000...
Here, I've got some gems for you.
Oh? Or are you just pitying me?
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend.
Oh? Maybe I really should quit.
The devil of soul...
They say it loves to appear to drunk people. Especially the ones who are...
Yeah.
Yeah, yours.
Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, you don't look good, my friend.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to it.
All right, then. If you...
Well, actually, I do need a favor.
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways?
All right. What was I even thinking? Family would never...
Please do not hit the entertainment facilities.
Give me that grand prize! You want to talk to me? Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest... So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and...
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So...
Ah, another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
You know, it's so weird fucking see these fucking kids talk like fucking adults. I don't mean the voice actor, I just mean the personality.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third... I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing up...
Guess she's got a point.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, Is this a gift?
Yes, it's...
Is this for real? Someone is actually...
No, it's not much.
I knew it. What's on your mind?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you...
Oh, you sound just like my father. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire.
Hey, stay positive. The Devil of Soul Glad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. Well, I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no useful clues.
Yeah.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so...
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know?
Wait, that was a clue? I thought you were just being a dick.
And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
Huh?
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So,
Why should I help you?
don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen.
I love he says it.
I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked, did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you. Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now. And the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
And why is that?
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 17... no.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
Is that just it?
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise,
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my ass. Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves
you're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and,
How much did...
What?
My price.
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
Red rubber.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back...
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or it's all or nothing.
Huh. Oh wow, this is so fucking interesting.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days.
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to... This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? What would you like to drink?
Look!
Who's Serval?
Oops.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from a...
That's exactly what I had in mind. The discussion might take quite some time. So...
In the bar?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it.
Oh, did you hear that?
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a custom...
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck. So don't over...
Oh, okay. Wait, I need to collect ingredients?
Can this be used for mixing? Oh, what should we exchange for it?
I give it a bag of trash.
Hey, what are you doing? Happiness is the dream.
few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those... Nah, it turned out to be a...
That being said, opening a bar in this place?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you...
High stakes.
It's so glad! Let's give it a shake!
Maybe someone else brought here.
That's possible. Why don't they sell so...
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else.
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt Hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content.
But you have the talent. You come with me.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit.
What's her deal?
Hey, can you do that clockwork? Time is running out.
Yeah, I'm counting.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're... I just don't get...
Is she really calm?
I've seen it. The crowd is going... I've seen that scene. What?
Okay.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try.
I just don't get why she... Those darn... I get it now. I can help clear the way for her.
Damn.
Things might get out of control if she gets any angrier. I need to come up.
I just don't get why she... You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What? I just don't get... You're one of Siobhan's guests. I just don't get... I'm too timid. You don't know. I know. Well... Talk maybe... Here's the payment for the drinks.
Amiki has left? That's good for her. When you're ready, go to Gallagher.
Okay, Sarah emotions.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine, so go ahead. Nice work. You found some interesting ingredients. Each drink has its own unique flavor.
Green syrup.
The original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink. It's sour and bitter. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time...
Internal and bright future.
Bright future. A taste that's been a long time coming. I'll never forget the...
Mikhail.
Wait. Bright future.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need?
Straws for a hanging sign. Coin shave lemon slice.
The IPC's favorite. Well, it's done.
Oh, wow.
Here's to you, the nameless, with this glass of a ticket to the boneyard. To the dead and the dying. So are you...
Oh, the flake.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste that. I'm not entirely sure what it all means.
Well, if you're expecting a profound... The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what...
Does this true taste have any...
I heard this name in my dream.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got...
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. And she managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news. And the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality. As if she had never come to...
Huh?
Death Eradicator? Is she a ghost?
A clever metaphor. You were making a metaphor, right?
No.
Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So...
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the...
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secret?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and the...
That's the exact...
Hey, why are you laughing?
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
It doesn't?
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual manager...
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely... The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time. But the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world? Inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to...
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony.
Oh, really?
And he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
But what does that have to do with Mikhail?
You don't get it? Well, I mean...
The Dream Maker is Mikhail.
Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker.
Figures.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the prolonged exposure to high concentrations of them. But everything has a price. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the
So the Kahana is based on a real life person.
history is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you read,
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
they just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Well, I'll probably end it here saying too long as well. I shall see you later on the next show. Bye!